Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver.
Number 18.
Ajax have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So that's got things underway. Oh, well played.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. Can he get it through?
Played into them. Terrific header.
Well,
In he goes again.
nicely aimed pass.
Fortuna Sittard definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Oh, it's come loose.
And it's Klaassen.
Klaassen!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Chance, surely! And the shot!
It's a loose ball.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Ihataren. And he was quick to react.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
David Klaassen. And it's
Goes for a shot, and he's following up.
he's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became...
Great chance! Oh, in for the pieces! He's delivered all right! A goal and a really telling moment.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Number 52.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Chance for a shot!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And we're underway again.
Ajax really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Can he finish?
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Dolberg clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
David Klaassen. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And a chance!
He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 57 minutes is number
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Spread neatly. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Dolberg. Closing it, shapes to shoot!
Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Dolberg.
Is there
And the finish! Goal Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration. He was just that little bit quicker and smarter than everyone else around him.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Ajax take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And he's had a hit! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Dolberg looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last,
it's Klaassen! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Davy Klaassen really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Corner number 2 then. That's a throw. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Ajax can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Added minutes has been indicated.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's Dolberg. Dolberg! Chance again? No.
Ajax really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Dolberg. Now it's Klaassen. Davy Klaassen shoots! And that may well be that. That is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Dolberg taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
To make sure to put any litter in
and all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.